Outside the expansive Yellowstone universe is one of Taylor Sheridan's most compelling projects, which has unfortunately struggled to receive the recognition it truly deserves. Released in 2023, the 8-part Western miniseries debuted with very little fanfare and earned a respectable 79% on Rotten Tomatoes. While its fresh RT score isn't all that bad, the series feels undervalued, more so because of its quiet strengths. Based on Follow the Angels, Follow the Doves and Hell on the Border, the first two novels in a historical fiction trilogy by Sidney Thompson, Sheridan's Lawmen, Reeves trades the modern ranch politics of Yellowstone for the historical Wild West. Centering on the titular character and his journey from slavery to becoming the first black deputy U.S. Marshal west of the Mississippi River, the excellent Western series is fascinating, not just for its historical significance, but for the way it reframes the Western genre itself. Rather than leaning on familiar archetypes associated with the genre, Lawmen, Reeves centers on the type of character who is often overlooked. David Oyelowo, who takes on the role of Reeves, carries the series with a controlled and layered performance. He understands who Reeves is, from the way he respects the law to the burden that comes with enforcing it. Lawmen, Reeves also has an impressive supporting cast, with Donald Sutherland and Dennis Quaid taking on the roles of Judge Parker and Cheryl Lynn, respectively. Part of the disconnect between Lawmen's Rotten Tomatoes critical score and its actual quality lies in how the show was paced. Some critics feel that base story was rushed when it deserved more time to breathe. Granted, the Western TV show is unique in that it focuses on an iconic figure, but there are some stereotypical aspects to it. Despite these criticisms being valid, Lawmen is still an enjoyable series, particularly for fans of the genre. It has a titular character grappling with his morality, enough gunfights to still be a fun watch, and stunning cinematography. Lawmen, Reeves was as good as Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone shows. Although Taylor Sheridan has an impressive TV resume, Yellowstone is undoubtedly his biggest show. Lawmen, Reeves, however, is just as good as the Yellowstone TV shows, both the prequels and the sequels. In more ways than one, Lawmen proves that Sheridan's formula works just as powerfully outside the Dutton family saga. Similar to Sheridan's Yellowstone shows, Lawmen has a commanding lead, who is not only formidable but steals every scene. The David Oyelowo-led series also has the moral complexity that is such a core component of the Yellowstone verse. Visually, Lawmen, Reeves matches the grandeur of Sheridan's Yellowstone franchise. Perhaps the most important way Lawmen, Reeves proves itself equal is by telling a story that Yellowstone simply cannot. While Yellowstone explores power, land, and legacy through a wealthy ranching family, Reeves brings forward a perspective rarely centered in Westerns, that of a black lawman navigating a deeply divided post-Civil War America. Lawmen, Reeves could have started a whole new franchise. Initially, Lawmen, Reeves was meant to be a spin-off and prequel to Sheridan's Yellowstone series, 1883, before it was decided that it should be a standalone TV show. Lawmen Season 1 was so well done that fans of the series were interested in seeing it return for a sophomore installment. However, Lawmen, Reeves ended on a satisfying note for the title character, which perfectly set up the plan that the show's creators had for the show. Lawmen director Damian Marcano informed Digital Spy that they had planned for the show to be an anthology series, with each season of the Western focusing on a different lawman. Given that it's been 3 years since Lawmen, Reeves concluded, it begs the question whether this plan will come to fruition since there has yet to be a second season. The fact that Lawmen Season 2 has not seen the light of day is truly disappointing, particularly because it would have been one of Sheridan's best franchises. Yellowstone and its spin-offs have their own merits, but Lawmen, Reeves is the TV show that could have ushered in a new era of the Sheridan verse.